All right, welcome to Byfield Newbury for the Lynnfield Pioneers visiting the Triton Vikings. I'm Patrick Heffernan.
I'm Liam McLean, and I'm excited for this big-time matchup tonight.
This is it, brother. This
is
it.
This is the game right here.
This is fantastic. We got Will Parsons going for 1,000 points.
Only 5 points away.
That's awesome. And we have Lynnfield, who they lost to in double overtime, 65-63 last time they played. An incredible game. Probably the best complete game I've seen Triton play all year.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So this is it.
And this is a must-win game. They have to win out the rest of the game to make the tournament. So it starts right here.
It's fantastic. And this is the middle of this really big home stretch. Tonight, Sunday, they play North Quincy. And then Wednesday, they finish up the Pentucket rainout game. And then Thursday is senior night at the end of the season. They got to win all 4 games. So here we go. We got the usual starting lineup: Jared Druin, Kyle O'Doy, Max McKenzie, Tumanino, and Will, of course. And Lynnfield's going to start with it. A little confusion there on the start. And that's Jason bringing it down, flips it over to number 3. Schoen. I'll get the names eventually. There's Jameson for the quick basket. So they were pumped up in school today, right?
Oh, absolutely. Everyone yelling. I mean, Dylan Shoot yelling at lunch, get everyone to the game. We got a big fan section tonight, too. So
yeah, it looks good. Looks really good. We finally got a big fan section here. All right, so Triton in their wheel offense, swings it over to Will. Will takes a look, holds it up, gets that arm. The kid Jason's arm was all the way around him.
Yeah.
No foul. That's all right. Max McKenzie looking for something. Nothing. Shot clock down to 10. Out to Will again. Will on Indacey, and he misses it. But Jared drew him with a huge board.
Big offensive rebound.
That's a good start tonight. Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Well, pulling up from deep. Oh.
And
don't need to rush it.
Jared almost got another one, and that ball almost went out of bounds. What's that?
Don't need to rush it. I mean, you want to see it in the first quarter, but got a whole game here.
He's going for 2,000 in the next 4 games. So looking outside. That's number 3 again, Schoen, and he's off. Max McKenzie with the board.
Max played incredible recently with his rebounds, both on the offensive and defensive side.
Yeah, he had a great game the other night. He was the difference maker in the third quarter. He came out and ended up hitting 3 baskets for 6 points, and it was the separation. And there's the first call tonight.
I think he's in the number 1. Oh, man, I'm not going to pronounce that last name.
Jason Ndanzi.
Ndanzi?
Ndanzi.
All right.
We're trying. We're going to call him Jason all night.
Jason
on Will. Will's going to try and back him down. Will gets a step, and it's up, and it's in.
2.
We got 2 out of 5. Here we go.
Getting close. 1-3, and he's got it.
Okay, so Arsenault is their big player. They shut him down the last game for the entire first half. O'Doy was on him the entire time.
I think O'Doy held him 5 when he
did
was
really
in
well.
there.
That's a little up and under, but it doesn't go.
Oh, Max can't come up with that one.
Lynnfield with a good rebound for them. Back to Arsenault up at top. Arsenault looking, he's going to take it himself, and he's going to brick one, and there's Jared Druin for the board. Tumanino down, looks to O'Doy out on the wing. Will setting the screen, doesn't get anything. Tumanino to Max. Max is going to drive. He drove a bunch of times in the last game.
He's been doing that a lot recently. He's passed like 4 or 5 games.
Made a huge difference. So Will's looking up top, looking for a pick. Nope,
well,
he's going to take it
for
himself.
1,000. Oh, this is
Every time he puts up a 3 until we hit that mark.
Close.
They are going to go. They are going to stop the game when it happens, which is great. This is high school basketball.
Exactly.
You should stop the game when a kid hits 1,000 points. I mean, it's as exciting as it gets. Schoen with the ball, looks around, kicks it out to Jason. Jason is going to have to give it up to somebody. Right, drive down the lane by Jameson. That is Jameson,
Drops
right?
that one in. Yeah, 21.
All right, the Irishman is killing us. So Shoot's going to have to come in and play some defense. Tumanino guarded by Arsenault, but not by much.
Well, trying to get the ball, but he's getting covered well by Jason down inside.
Yeah, Max.
Inside.
Good move.
Oh,
I don't know how that didn't drop. So the last game was interesting. Oh, that's
wide
not
open.
Good inside.
Who's this? Number 3, Zachary Schoen.
6 points. And you know what? Everything's been in the paint, right?
Yeah, he was wide open in there.
They scored a lot in the paint last game, too, but that one was a little too easy.
Yeah, wide open. Will trying to get over. Everyone's eyes are on Will right now.
Will's got to just not force it. They got to get. Well, then again, the whole offense has been centered around Will this whole season anyway. So.
2. 1 away. 1 point away.
1 point away.
Okay, now if I want a free throw, I want him to hit it exactly first before it goes over. Not 1,001.
No, you know, a free throw, that'd be kind of good.
Yeah. Sink one, hit 1,000 exactly.
Ooh, little up and down.
That's up and down, absolutely.
Yep. I don't know how this ref didn't call it. He was right there in front of it.
He's the one that missed, like when Jason was all up on Will, and he missed that one too. He's right behind him.
I don't know. We got 2 guys.
Oh, maybe
we
they're
got
both
2
bald.
bald
Wait
refs.
a minute.
We got 3 refs tonight, and 2 of them are bald. So We'll do the best we can here, huh? Yeah. All right, so Tamino bringing it up again, looking around. They're going to swing it. They got to find somebody other than Will to get the ball to once in a while. Will's going to drive. Nope, a dish.
I like that, though. Don't force it.
Yep.
Might force it here,
Is
though.
that it? Is that it? In and out. Here comes Arsenault with the ball. The kid is not built like a basketball player, but
no, I still couldn't be watching him last year.
Yeah. Oh,
that's a foul, too.
That's got to be a foul, yeah. Tamino caught him with his leg, actually. That's too bad. It's a great piece in the Newburyport Daily News today on Will. Yeah, really good article. And one of the things it highlighted was not just the 1,000 points, and he'll be the 6th person at Triton, 6th basketball player at Triton. But the other thing it highlighted was how in the last game he had a chance to add to his point total and dished it off to Henrik.
Yeah.
Coach Perry was generous, I think, saying that Henrik had 4 career points. I think that was Henrik's first career points. I don't mean that in a bad way. So Matthew I can't say that last name. Montanelli?
What is it, number 2?
Yeah.
Mortali.
He missed all 3.
That's what you want to see.
So we'll call him Matthew. We got Jason and Matthew out there. Tamino looking to shoot over to O'Doy. O'Doy trying to find. Ooh, shoot's going to take a 3.
Oh, misses that.
Not going to get it.
Oh,
interesting little tip and a
good pass.
Unbelievable pass, but it's not going to go. Jared with another rebound. That's at least 3 rebounds for Jared tonight. I like it. It's a good start.
Good move by Shoot to get around Billy.
That's right. His nickname is Billy. Huh?
Billy, yeah. It's talked about a lot.
All right, O'Doy looking for Will. It's not there.
Jason playing next to him. He is trying to lock down Will tonight.
Shoot looking to go somewhere. Yeah, that's his job. I mean,
yeah,
that's
just
a good
stay
job.
around him. I think basically what O'Doy's supposed to do with Billy.
Right, and it's not about the points. Yeah. It's oh, there you go.
There you go, Tamino. Good job.
You get one of those a game.
Exactly.
Tamino take.
Oh, good drive.
So look, this is what happened last game against.
Oh man.
Oh
no. Don't injure Will before he gets 1,000.
Oh jeez, yeah.
Good little dish.
Good little dish. So this happened last game though, that this kid Billy got shut down by O'Doy, got frustrated and tried to take over the game. What we just saw in that last drive was the same thing. There was no point to rush that and drive like that. So Lynnfield's in trouble if he can't control himself from wanting to take over the game.
He's a great passer though. They got to be able to, because these guys have been wide open in the paint, so they gotta tidy up a bit on defense.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Who's this on Jared?
Jared called with the
trip or something.
Shoving foul of some kind. All right.
We got 2 new guys coming in.
Great. We got number 12. Oh, right. Clayton. I'm not going to pronounce that last name either.
And got Jack Ford.
Jack Ford.
There we go.
Jack Ford's my favorite player on Lynnfield. That's fantastic. Jack Ford. All right.
Behind him back, we all slips.
Great defense by Shoot.
Yeah, great.
Fantastic defense. And he's all fired up for it.
That's why I like seeing that.
Good for him.
Here's
oh, man, was that a good take.
Easy drive. That's not
who is that?
That's Mangine. That's the guy.
Oh, yeah, Matthew.
Maringi.
Way too good a drive on that. So Triton's ball again, trailing 6-10 now with 2 minutes left in this half, or in this quarter.
Oh, Billy wants some. Calls off number 12. Jared
up
outside.
top. Now that I wouldn't mind seeing. So, all right. So they're giving Jason a break on guarding Will, and they're actually
Look
at that Tamino.
There we go.
Tamino with 5 points.
Yeah. 10-9 Lynnfield right now, close game.
And Coach Perry calling the timeout when he likes to, which is right after they score. Sit them down and talk about defense. Fantastic. So we got a good crowd tonight.
Absolutely. This is probably the biggest crowd I think I've seen all year. Maybe even playoffs last year, I think we had a pretty big one.
Playoffs last year were pretty huge, yeah.
But this is big. This is good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And Will's going to hit 1,000, and, of course, his grandparents are here. His grandmother's over there in her chair looking happy.
Oh, yeah.
So as long as she's smiling, we're smiling because Will's doing well. So that's the barometer there, you know. So, yeah, it's a really good crowd. I think Will's parents are here. His grandparents are here.
His
brother's here.
Big parent fan section, too. A lot of parents came to see this.
Yeah, that's kind of encouraging.
Yeah, it's what I like to see. Community coming together. We'll watch 1,000 points.
It's nice. And the head of Triton Youth Basketball Matt Doring put out an email today encouraging all the Triton Youth Basketball players to come because Will was a Triton Youth Basketball product.
Yeah.
And started, as it says in the paper today, started when he was a freshman playing alongside his brother, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great for the whole community that they produce a kid that that gets to 1,000 points, and it's the 6th. We were saying the 6th kid at Triton to hit 1,000. Last year we had Tessa LaFrance.
Yeah, for the girls. But I think this is the first one for the boys in a while, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So this is
all
big.
right. So here comes Lynnfield with a 1-point lead.
Got travel. There we go. There's
is
Clayton.
that our friend Jack Ford? No, it's the other kid, Clayton. Yeah, sorry, Clayton. So here we go. Minute 47, 1 point, trailing by 1. Jack Tamino with at least 5 points. Is it just 5?
I think he's got 5. The 3 in the little.
Yeah, the 3 in the his little drive. He's not usually a 3-point shooter on this team, so that's a good sign for Triton if they're going to get contributions from everybody.
That's what I think they need that tonight. Oh, that's not a good pass.
Shoot with not a great pass. He's going to drive on him, goes right by him, unfortunately.
Easy, that's way too easy.
That's tough. I don't think Will wanted to try and set a take a charge there. No. Charge at your head, concussion out. No, we're not doing that. Tamino almost stepped there. That's O'Doy. O'Doy looking to feed it inside to Will. Will getting double teamed. Kicks it back out to O'Doy. That's not going to fall, unfortunately. Jack Ford, our friend, kicks it up to Billy. Billy behind his back. Again, trying to do everything. And unfortunately, good. Doesn't get it.
Out.
Will's got Billy right on his back. Drives down. He's taking this. Nope. He's taking this. He's moving in.
Good dish.
I walked. No.
Foul. Good dish, though. I can see it not don't force inside. Oh, door's wide open.
Nice. It's a foul on. It's a foul on Billy.
Rack up those fouls. He'll get him fouled out.
All right. Max is back in. Max is back in because they need rebounds again.
Yeah. And he's just been playing incredible with new rebounds.
It's going to be out of bounds. Yeah. All right. So they're going to go into their press. Maybe not.
Yeah, just a
trap set. No. That kid is so fast.
Does not look like it either. You wouldn't think.
No. The Irishman with a shot. Not going to go. Off of Max. Tamino saves it. He's looking for Will. And now they got Billy on Will.
Yeah.
Which is a little surprising. I mean, not because I'm sure he's not a good defender, but because he gets in foul trouble.
Oh yeah.
And he's a big part of their offense.
Tamino
again. Tamino again.
Gotta hit those.
That hurts.
He's already hit his one good drive of the night.
Arsenault looks inside, and that kid, no way. Oh.
Almost hit it in. There we go. Rebound well.
This team plays really well. I got to say, this Lynnfield team just plays well around the rim.
Oh, that was the buzzer already. Whew.
Wow. Excellent start to the game. They're only down by 3.
Yeah.
And I swear every single one of those buckets for Lynnfield was in the paint.
I think they had to be.
Yeah.
They hit any threes.
It just felt like it. And so Will and Tamino's got to be the lead scorer for Triton right now with 5.
And Will's got 4.
And that's it. So Max has got to score. Max has got to drive and score. Dylan took that 1-3 and bricked it, but otherwise they looked pretty good, moving the ball around well, playing well. Yeah.
They just gotta stop them from going inside, scoring inside. Because 12-9, that's pretty. That's kind of what you want right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's close. They gotta keep it close.
Keep it close.
Can't let them get pulled away.
You're saying don't let them inside. I mean that's that kind of interior defense where Jared's a great player, but he's not a sort of a huge inside presence. He can be. I mean he had some blocks the other night at where were we? North Reading. He had a couple good blocks, and then that game in Hamilton Wenham this year where he had some great blocks. But he's got to be a bigger, more forceful presence in that paint. Same with Max, and then if they need to go to the bench and get Colin Ganzamiller in there. Get somebody else that'll be strong in the paint. So, all right, here we go. Triton with the ball. And hoping that we can.
They switch Billy off of Will again too.
That's going to be a foul? It's a surprising foul. All right.
Was this on Billy?
No. It was on. I think it was on 22. Whoever's coming with Jared. Yeah, no. All right. Max is going to get it to Will. Will's going to think about it. Is it going to go?
There it is. There's 1,000
points. That is fantastic.
He hit it.
That is fantastic. Yeah, and they did call the timeout right there. Good for them. That is just look at the smile on that kid's face, man.
He's so happy. That
could not be happier. That's a huge weight off his shoulders too, man.
I want to see what are these signs the whole fan section told him about too.
That is so fantastic.
That is awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's fans are holding up signs. I have no idea what that says.
It's just 1,000, but I don't know what the shape is. But that is awesome. That is huge.
Oh, he's got a basketball. It's going to go out. I hope he sees his parents. He's got some balloons. That is fantastic.
That's a good sight. There we go.
Flowers for the parents. Oh, that's so great.
That is awesome.
That kid has worked hard.
Oh, yeah.
That kid has worked hard at basketball. Probably feels like his whole life. There's a nice hug from his brother. And he goes over to his grandmother, of course. Excellent. And his grandfather. That's such good stuff. That is so great. And by the way, he tied the game.
No, man, in the long run, too, they want to make the tournament. This is also important.
This is really great. Look at that, getting the picture. This is fantastic.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
1,000 points, that's special.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's great. Over good chant for him. That's awesome. Over 4 seasons.
And I don't think he played in freshman year, he didn't play as much either.
I don't think he played as much. He definitely got in the game.
He got in the game, but I mean, that's the majority of it from those 3 years.
It's one of his old coaches right there. A bunch of his old coaches.
A lot of his old
right
coaches, yeah.
Yeah. And
going over to the fan section.
Nice. Must be the girlfriend and all the fans. Oh, that's so cool. The team is over there with the fans too. That's nice.
Awesome.
That's a good basketball community right there. That is fantastic. That is great. That is absolutely great. Now they got to play some basketball.
Now they got to beat Lynnfield.
Now they got to play some basketball.
Lynnfield just over on the side, just kind of awkwardly watching.
So we're getting.
We got in the first quarter. That's what we wanted. Now Will looks like he's telling them that we got a game to play too.
We got him in the first half.
Yeah.
First quarter, but that's good. It's good.
Our first half, second quarter now. That's right.
Got reports from France and from Nashua, New Hampshire that we're still not live, but hopefully we'll have that all fixed and running. Probably are by now. They're probably just me that was slow to read the texts. But if they are live, we do have our farthest distance Triton fan out there, Leo Heffernan. So,
a couple thousand miles away.
Yeah, he is. So Billy kicks it off to Shope, something like that. Looking for Jason. Shone not there.
There's our boy,
Jack Ford.
Travel, there we go.
Travel, that's on number 12.
Number 12.
I hope we don't,
that's a second travel tonight.
Yeah, but I hope we don't have that kind of refs that it's like every little mini step is a travel. I mean, I don't want the NBA, but I also don't want, you know, where a kid can't even catch the ball without getting called for the travel.
It is high school basketball.
All right, here comes Will, driving again. He's got nothing.
Good pass inside.
Jared,
go
put
up. That up.
Tamino. Tamino is going to say on fire, but not quite. Will with a huge board. Doesn't want to go. That's got to be over the back by Jared. Yep.
Jared's got to shoot those.
Yeah. Jared's got 2 now, unfortunately. He's been, you know, they play him a lot. It's almost like they play him a lot in the first half, and then he sits a lot in the second half.
Does not play much.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens here. So 12-12 still with 7 minutes left in the half. Kid's got a shot, but it's not going to go. Oh.
That would have been a foul.
I'm not sure how that wasn't a foul.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
There's
Billy right there. He's a great player.
Good.
Wow.
O'Doy is going to have to step up his game a little bit because, wow. All right, Tamino up top. Really, other than shoot, nobody's come off the bench so far.
No, just shoot Max or sketching off.
Yeah, and these actually, you're right. It's only been Max that has come out. You know, the other thing about this offense is, oh, that's a good drive. Not sure how that didn't go. When they can't get, he's gonna. Oh, he didn't.
Try to take him when he's
running around. God, this kid's on fire tonight. They got to shut him down somehow.
I mean, I think he held him. He had more, but when O'Doy was on last game, he only had 5, and I think he's already got about 7 so far.
Yeah, how many does Billy have? We got the gentleman Gundrum again with us tonight doing our stats. And there's Will.
Big 3, there it is.
It's fantastic.
1,005 points now.
1,000. He's got 2. Number 11. Okay.
And the fan section fired up with that 3.
Down by 2 with 5, 6 minutes left.
This is that one.
Oh, he's calling the foul on Jack Ford.
Jack Ford.
Jack Ford looking upset, coming off. All right.
Shoot coming back in.
Ref's taking control of that game. Shoot back in for Jared. And I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised more than anything else that Lynnfield's not pressing, because when they pressed him in the second half, it made a big. It was a big run for them. So probably, well, maybe we'll see it in the second half. We're just not seeing it yet. So, all right, Will looking in another three.
Alex,
that one looks a little off. And here comes Arsenault again. Man, good Lord, that's a long pass.
Floater pass.
Man, this team loves to throw the ball around the court. He's going to drive and dish. He dished to nobody. I think he thought his Irishman was going to be there. And there's Jason. Oh, man.
Puts him up by 5.
If they get contributions like that from players that don't normally hit threes, we're in trouble.
Yeah, so we need our players to be doing that. We need Tamino and Doy to be hitting threes, and McKenzie.
Yeah, McKenzie hasn't been too much on the threes. It's when he drives. When he drives, he gets to the basket. He's got to keep doing it. I don't know why they're afraid to go inside on this team. Will's going to come inside. Ball strip.
It's going
to say Triton ball with 8 seconds left on the shot clock, though.
I didn't know tonight. I mean, they're not holding the ball as long as usual, because we're used to having them go down to the last second on almost every single drive.
They haven't shot yet, and there's only 8 seconds left in the clock.
Yeah, but the whole game we haven't had a lot of those drives.
That's true.
Down.
They haven't shot yet, and there's 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Shoot, deep three.
Shoot. That's an air ball.
And that's a violation. So the real thing for O'Doy is if he doesn't get into that kid's head that he can stop him, then they're going to be in trouble.
Oh, yeah, because you can't let this guy go.
No. And right now he's got by him a few times. So the Irishman right at the corner, misses it. Max with a good rebound. Getting a little bit of pressure, gets it to Will. He's going to bring it up himself. Looking around, goes to Tamino with the drive,
good
kicks
pass.
It to Shoot, kicks it back.
Oh,
he doesn't. Turnover. Shoot. Dylan's had a couple of turnovers tonight.
Yeah, he's had a couple of
bad passes. So this team, they scored all their points in the paint. They really haven't gone inside as much in this second quarter.
No.
And then I say that, and they go inside.
And
but
that one.
In and out. Come
Tamino
on, Tamino, press that.
There we go, good drop.
How none of that was a foul?
Yeah.
Good
drive
move,
by
good
Will. That's
move.
what they need. There we go. 3-point game.
He's coming right back down the other end. Nope, calling the
travel.
travel.
All right. Okay. We got Jared
he did take a little stutter.
He definitely did.
That's the thing that this Lynnfield team they're going to lose because of that kid doing exactly what he did. Like, Will makes a great move down the end and scores a bucket, and that kid comes down and, like, 1-on-5 tries to score himself. You can't do that. I mean,
he keeps doing that. It's going to get into his head.
Yeah.
Stop him from good no-look pass from O'Doy. Max with the drive. That's what we wanted.
Great drive.
To back up.
And
one.
There we go. Nice.
Well, we wanted Max to drive more, and that's what he does.
There we go.
It's the and one. There we go.
And you're right. The good no-look from O'Doy before that, too.
Yeah, that's a great no-look pass.
All right, let's tie this game up. Going to 3 minutes left in the half. That'd be fantastic.
Just got to keep it close. That's the key.
So halftime, we got, come on, Max, hit that.
Get the rebound, Jared.
Here he comes again. Is he going to pass? No, he's going to take it himself.
Hit that one.
And he's appealing for the foul. Kid, made the shot. Don't ask for a foul, too.
Good
inside to Max. Unfortunately, off his feet. Now you got teammates, Arsenault. You going to use him? No, he's going to.
Oh, he's dish it off.
Rats.
Right, they got to score here.
Tamino was perfectly set up for that, too, to take the charge. The kid was able to pull up. That is frustrating.
Smart basketball there, right there.
Smart basketball by Tamino, too. Went to the spot. The kid just was able to pull up, which was crazy. So 5-point game again. O'Doy up top, looking for it. Can't make that move. Will's going to drive. Nope, kick it back out. Max, you got to take that.
No shot.
All right, right in the lane. Nice,
good
nice.
Puts it within 3 again. Now they got to stop him here. Nope. Not a rebound for Tamino.
Wow. Letting them play. Letting them play, just not letting them dribble or travel. That's the one.
No little steps.
They're not going to let him travel tonight. So they've switched up again. Billy's on Will again. Yeah.
And Jason on O'Doy.
On O'Doy. That's looks like a football player to football player matchup right there.
Will wants it inside. He gets it. Good dish.
Beautiful
Perfect.
pass.
Perfect.
That is some
smart move right there.
Beautiful play.
Oh, yeah. Puts him within one, too.
And that's Max getting position on that. On when Will's got the ball, Max goes and gets in position so he can be ready for that pass.
Wide open,
That's
too.
just
Perfect.
crazy smart basketball. The Irishman gets confused, kicks it out.
That's a 3. That's off. Good rebound from Jared. There we go.
Doy looking 1.5 minutes now, and it's a 1-point game again. It's pretty high scoring for Triton, too.
I know, 23 points already.
Yeah. Tamino getting knocked down. They switched it up again.
Jason back on him.
I will give them this. They definitely give a lot of different defensive looks. I mean, it's all man-to-man, but it's a lot of switches. Oh, we're back down to
Gotta shoot it.
Took another 30 seconds off the clock.
Still a 1-point game.
So we can talk about it at halftime. The adjustments that Lynnfield made the last time they played. Let's see whether they do that again this time.
Jeez,
No, you know he was going to take that. Somebody's got to shoot this ball.
Little floater misses
that. Was an ugly shot.
That was not a good shot. Good rebound from O'Doy, though.
44 seconds. 44 seconds.
Holding it up, slowing it down.
Tamino clearing out that side. Getting it to Will, almost by himself underneath. Oh, man, did you get lucky you didn't get called for that.
Easy layup.
That was too easy, yeah.
Maybe too easy.
Will's got to watch that elbow, though. It came right into that kid's chest. He's going to get called for it eventually. All right, last shot, playing for the last 16 seconds. Tamino. It's a good move by Tamino.
That was a good move.
Max moving the ball
So
up
got
top.
5 seconds left.
5 seconds, they got to do something. Max with a good drive.
Good drive.
Oh,
good
drop.
Perfect.
No time to
There's
shoot.
half. There
beautiful.
we go.
Absolutely beautiful.
I think that puts 1-point game at halftime.
1-point game. That is fantastic. Excellent
awesome.
Start to this. So we had the 1,000 points. We're in 1-point game. This is good stuff. And nobody's in foul trouble. Triton has a total of 3 fouls on them the whole half. I haven't seen that happen before either. They're playing really well. The only downside I see so far is they've had 1 kid come off the bench. So
yeah, the second half though, we see a couple more guys.
Yeah, but they're going to get tired. And against this team, which is a really fast team,
very fast paced,
we could be in a lot of trouble. But good news, we're going to go now. We've got about 10 minutes, so we're going to go to an interview with Coach Smith, who you know well because he was your soccer coach.
Coach for a while.
Yeah, and when we come back from the half, we can talk about the other sports that are going on at Triton this winter. We'll talk to Liam a little bit about his success, Cape Ann League in track, and there's some swimming success to talk about. We'll talk about the rest of this game. So for now, we'll go to halftime, and we'll see the interview with Coach Smith. Are we on to the interview with Coach Smith? Cool. All right, we're here with Coach Smith. Fantastic. Thank you for taking time out of practice, the middle of practice with your 9th graders. The big questions we have for you, of course, are how many sports have you actually coached here at Triton over all these seasons?
My first sport that I actually coached here was freshman girls basketball.
No kidding.
In the winter of 85-86, and then I coached freshman boys freshman baseball in the spring. And then I was hired as the soccer coach in the fall of '86, and
beautiful.
Never stopped.
All right, so soccer, baseball, basketball, any other sports?
And that was it.
And that was it. Did you play all those sports as a kid?
And in high school, I think my parents were happy that I was pretty active, get me out of the house. And yeah, in high school, I played soccer, basketball, baseball, and track and field.
Oh, nice. Okay, but you stayed away from track and field here at Triton, so yeah, fair enough. So you enjoy coaching the freshman boys?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah. It's a big change from coaching the varsity soccer team this fall, right?
Yeah, more fundamental, but yeah, and coaching basketball is a little bit different than coaching soccer because once the soccer games start, I don't have a heck of a lot of control.
Right.
And hopefully we've done a good job in practice putting the kids in situations to see the situation to respond correctly and well, where in basketball you have a little bit more control in terms of calling defenses, offenses. So, and the pace of the game is a little different too.
So they say most coaches really want to get off the bench and get in the game themselves. Do you ever feel tempted to get out there yourself, jump into the fray?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Fair enough. Fair enough. So in all the seasons across all the 3 different sports, favorite moment that stands out that you'll sort of say this was the maybe if not the highest achievement in terms of the win-loss, but favorite moment?
There's been so many. I think one of the first that I take from this is just the relationships that I've built. Yeah. And there's still a couple ex-players who I still trade Christmas cards with him.
Nice.
Another one comes by every Christmas and stops in. And then the relationship with Tim Cannell that we coached together for, probably 25, 26 seasons.
Yeah.
And that was just the relationship we built, and now we're just great friends for life.
Nice.
And there's been a lot of fun times and smiles and some tears along the way, but that's been fun. And one of the better soccer teams that went to the end of maybe 99, I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
That they made a good run into the state tournament, and every bus trip on the way home after they won, they'd play Pearl Jam Alive.
Oh yeah.
And so now when every time I hear that song,
nice.
It brings back the good memories of that team.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. Anything we should look forward for the next couple of years with Triton basketball, since you got these freshmen? Are you molding a championship team here?
The kids are working hard, and we've improved a ton since the beginning of the season. And if they keep working at it and just stay with the fundamentals between last year's team and this year's team, they've got a good basis to move forward. So
excellent. Excellent. So. And will you be in the stands in a couple of years when they're going on to the championship? You'll be there?
I hope so. Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yep. Hey, hurry up. Feed the post, feed the post, feed the post. Let's go. Drop step.
All right, welcome back. Now we know that we're live streaming, so they can hear us and see us in France.
Perfect.
And all around the world. So that was fun interviewing Coach Smith, I got to admit. The guy is full of stories from having coached here for so long. A lot of the stories couldn't be aired, but it was fun talking to him. So Liam, since we got a few more minutes and a half, tell us about, before we get back to this game, tell us about track. And you won. I know you won one of the relays, right?
Yeah, we had like our league championship meet on last Tuesday. I wasn't here at this game.
Right.
Yeah, we were second overall for the team, which was good. And then my 4x8 team, we won. I was Cal All-Star in the 2-mile. Diego Fernandez was league champ in the 600.
That's awesome.
Chris Brennan was league all-star in the high jump. Matt Olson, the freshman, was all-star.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we had an awesome meet. It was really good. It's really good for the future for spring track.
Yeah, Diego is not a senior, right?
He's a junior.
Junior, okay.
He's an absolute animal.
And then Chris Brennan in the high jump. What was his highest jump? Do you recall?
He jumped 5'10" at. That's not his best, but it's close
That's still
to
pretty
it.
silly.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That is still just silly.
Yeah.
So excellent. And then I know the swim team won. I don't remember the details of that, but I know
the girls, I think, won. They had their league championship.
Won
the girls
Cal,
won. Yeah.
And then I know the boys did really well too.
Yeah.
So it's been a good run for Triton. Winter sports, the girls basketball team I think still has a shot at the tournament, and as we were talking about before, the boys do.
And like the wrestling team is.
And the wrestling team's unstoppable.
They're like 19-3 or something.
Unstoppable, and that whole program has been unstoppable.
Incredible for years.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So good. It's a good thing to build on. Look for the future. Look for the spring as well. So the other things we wanted to talk about, this team. So when we saw them at Lynnfield. One big adjustment they made is they came out of the half, and I think it was a low score like this, 25-23, something like that. And when they came out of the half, Lynnfield stopped their entire half-court offense was gone. All they did was fast breaks. Whether it was a make or anything, they just raced the ball down the court. It was 2-3 passes, tops, and shoot. I think because they realized Triton was going to bleed the clock down.
Yeah, they're going to take up 30 seconds.
If they're going to take a half a minute and you've only got 8 minutes, you're taking away possessions.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, Lynnfield was going to have fewer possessions than they were used to. So it was a smart adjustment. It allowed Lynnfield to pull away a bit. And then that kid Billy kind of got frustrated by O'Doy and started playing harder and started driving and making mistakes.
Travels and fouls.
Yeah, travels and fouls and forcing, silly turnovers because he was forcing the ball.
Yeah.
So what what I want to see tonight is Lynnfield going to come out of the half and do the same thing, play super up-tempo ball in order to get more possessions is what it comes down to.
And we've seen glances of that tonight. They've had a couple fast breaks where someone will be wide open, right inside, but that hasn't been the whole offense. They've been slowing it up a little bit.
It hasn't. And the other thing that they did well, Lynnfield did well in the last game, was they played inside so much. So Triton has got to shut down, stop the fast breaks if it starts to happen, and shut down the inside. They can't let them out. And we saw that at the beginning of the game, but then by, towards the second quarter, it didn't feel like Lynnfield was in the paint the whole time.
No, they weren't getting that many points inside.
So we'll see what happens. It's this is big because this is it. I mean, they got to win this game. They got North Quincy on Sunday at 1:30. I think we'll be here for that.
Yeah, so.
And then Wednesday.
Half a game.
Half a game because of the rain out. That is a little weird that you have a rain out in an indoor sport. But so we had the rain out. So that's a half a game against Pentucket where both O'Doy and Shooten are in foul trouble.
Yep.
And I think they're down by 1, if I remember right.
I think it's 9.
It's 9?
I think so, yeah.
Actually, I know that when he gets back up here, we'll ask our stats guy because I know he's got the score sheet in his bag. So, Eric Gundrum and Sean Gundrum again doing the stats for us. And tonight's crew, we got Ben, the director tonight, and we have Isabel on one of the cameras and Alexandra on the other camera. Doing a fantastic job. I know they got a lot of the stuff at Will's 1,000 points, which was pretty cool.
They got a lot of good shots at that.
Yeah. So yeah, this is it. They got to win tonight. Then
win.
So then they have Pentucket for the half a game, and then the last game of the season is here on Thursday. Thursday?
Yeah. Who is
Thursday,
it?
and I'm pretty sure it's Manchester Essex.
I thought they only played Manchester Essex once because they're a small school.
I'm not
I think
sure.
it would be North Reading.
It might. Yeah, you're right.
I think they might have played them once.
Right, it would be North Reading because they played North Reading at North Reading
last week.
That game was not. That was an ugly game, honestly.
That was not a good game.
There was a point early on in the game in the first quarter where, really into the second quarter, where it felt like they were trying to play to like they were playing a game at 21, like first to 21 wins.
I got there a little bit late. They were up though for.
It was painful.
The end of that game was just not
but they should. I mean, that should be a win at home.
Oh, definitely. I think they can beat that team.
Pentucket, they played well enough to beat Pentucket. If they play like they're playing tonight, they beat Pentucket. But bottom line, they got to win tonight. They got to come back and win this game.
None of that matters if they don't win it tonight.
All right, into Arsenault, and here we go. And O'Doy's on him. Swings it out to the Irishman, looks inside, not there, gets it to Jason. Jason up top, looking, nothing. I don't remember number 2, but he's going to miss anyway.
That's Mortalidi or something.
Oh, is that Mortalidi?
Matthew.
We'll just call him Matthew. All right, Tamino up top. Got the ball, looking around. O'Doy got nothing, swings it out to Tamino again. Tamino, take that. You got 5 points, take that. Yeah. Looking around, he's got nothing. Jared went over to set the screen, but it was too late. Tamino pulled up his dribble. Max inside to Will.
That's a foul.
And there's a foul.
There we go, way to draw a foul.
Nice. That's a way to start things off. Yeah. Excellent, and that's probably his
second, I think.
Second or third on him. So.
Second foul, yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. O'Doy underneath. Looking around to kick it out. Trying to get it to Will, but he just couldn't get it to him. And then there's a turnover. I think he was trying to get it to Will, driving inside, but Will, that's got to be a charge.
It's got to be a charge. He set his feet there for sure. So they call all the any misstep, they're going to call for a travel, but there's a 3 from Will. Hit that. That's a big play. And 1 from behind the arc.
Right in front of the fans, too.
That's awesome.
And Jason picks up 2 quick ones. Less than a minute into this quarter. Jason's picked up his second. He's going to have to come out, right? I mean,
3 fouls this early in the second half.
Yeah. Is that 3 fouls on number 1 for
is
it confirmed it?
Yeah.
Sean Gunner.
There we go. He's the 4-point play.
Fantastic.
There you go.
And that is a dangerous pass.
Unlucky.
That was eerily reminiscent of the helmet catch in the Super Bowl. Jason trying to make up for it.
He hits the 3.
And he does. That hurts.
Ties that up though.
That hurts.
Oh, Will wanted that one wide open.
Looking inside to Will, but he's not there. And here comes Triton's offense. First pass comes 10 seconds after the shot clock starts. Will
Corner
again.
3 from Will.
Nice.
Sinks it. There we go.
He's on fire. He had 12 in the first quarter, or in the first half. And he's
I
already
believe
got.
he's at 19 now.
Yeah, probably. He had 12. Yeah, he's at 19. Good little drive, unfortunately. That kid's killing us.
Yeah, he's playing well.
So number 21, I think he's the
Jamison,
one that had, no, Billy had 7. I don't know how many that kid had in the first half, but he's killing us now. Up top to Adoy.
4.
He looks around, trying to drive, got nothing. Back to Adoy. Adoy had Max right in the center. They got to get that ball to him right there. There it is. There it is.
Around a lot inside. Oh, I thought
Oh, and he had
there.
Jared too. You got to trust Jared to be able to
Well,
make that
deep
move
3.
inside.
Oh, missing that. Put that right back up, Jared. There we go. Oh, is he looking around for it? Put that right back up.
He was looking around because he was shocked. Like
No one's on him.
I think he almost turned to pass it down the court
Yeah.
because like it was like a defensive rebound. There was no one there. That is completely crazy.
That is hilarious. Wow.
Good for him. He's got 4 points now, I think. So Jared Druin getting something going. Will's got something going, and we got a 3-point lead. Absolutely fantastic.
That's perfect. There we go.
Got a bunch of little kids here tonight too, which is nice.
Yeah, a lot of the youth kids.
Jared and Max each have 5 rebounds. That's fantastic. Max with 8 points could be looking at a double-double.
I'm telling you, the one you weren't here, I think Max had about
Yeah?
like a double-double with like 18 rebounds
All
and
right,
like 12 points.
let's keep a lookout for that. Max needs 5 more to get a double-double.
Just 2 more points.
And 2 more points. So we'll keep an eye on that. That is fantastic. And again, Coach Perry calling that timeout right after the made basket. The other night, the game that you missed, he had to call a timeout when Adoy actually, I think, called the timeout because he got trapped and couldn't do anything with it. And Coach Perry was an unhappy coach because he likes his timeouts. He likes to call them when he likes to call them. So you know how that goes. All right, here we go. 5 minutes and 49, 34-31. Crowd getting into it.
Jamison tries.
And that was
to
an ugly play, and unfortunately couldn't get the steal on that.
Odor staying right on Billy. Oh, Will can't come with that one.
Oh, he
Stepped
stepped
out.
on the
There we
line. Stepped on the line. That was a dangerous play all the way around.
Yeah. They love throwing those looping passes
They
in
do.
the whole court. That's
So
got to
this-
catch up to him at some point.
This Lynnfield team is 13-3. They do not look like a 13-3
Not at
team.
all.
At times, they just seem to go to sleep, or they just seem to make strange bad passes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's coaching or if that's just discipline. Or
Max
there
trying
you
to
go,
get
Max.
inside. Oh, shit, stuffed.
That was actually a really good stuff.
That was a very good
Yeah.
play. Billy just scoops around him. Oh, wow, that's a good drive.
That kid is tough.
That's so hard to defend.
Coach is yelling something at him as he goes running by. I don't know if he's and actually that was end-to-end real quick off of the stuff. 1 pass, 2 passes maybe and a shot, so we got to keep an eye out for that. Jared with the no look to Max. Max looking to shoot. Will's going to drive by him.
Will tries to
Still can't get the handle on him.
Good pass.
Oh, nice pass. Another pass.
Oh, to me, I got that wrong too.
This is a long
That's not
two.
good. No one getting around there. I can't get that rebound.
Triton probably has set a Cape Ann League record for number of passes in a season.
Absolutely, no doubt in my mind. No one's even close.
No one tracks that stat, but it's got to be true. All right, so we got
Wilkinson, Jesse
Jesse
Wilkinson.
Wilkinson in the game, called for a foul. 3 seconds in.
Putting him on Billy, take O'Doy out.
Giving O'Doy a rest, I guess.
Yeah,
I can't
I think
imagine
he's
why
been
else.
out for a while.
Actually, I'm not sure O'Doy has come out at all.
I think he's played the whole game.
So this is good to watch, though, if you're learning basketball. Watch it, not after what he just did to him, but watch that kind of defense. Oh man, kid Jason is lighting. That's got to be his 3rd 3.
I don't think he's missed the 3 yet.
No,
either.
I don't think he has. So it's a 2-point game again with a Lynnfield lead.
Got to jump back in front.
Tamino with a
Trying to
drive and a
Good
pull-up.
job.
Doesn't quite go.
Well, almost comes. Can't come up with it.
Will can't quite get the rebound. That's an excellent
That's a nice
pass.
no-look pass.
Oh,
Jameson
nice.
can't hit that one. There we go.
I think Tamino got the block on that.
Oh, there we go.
All right, total chaos up at
Will's
half
gonna. I
court.
thought he was gonna shoot that 3.
Kick it back out. Kick it
I like
back
the
out.
fast break idea from Jesse, but he just got hit by Billy.
So Will calling for the ball underneath. It's not there. He's going to go up
Almost
to the
traveled.
top. He's going to take that shot. Nope, he's got to kick it back out. Jesse Wilkinson with a
Good
spin
spin.
move.
Good little
And
jumper.
good.
There we go.
That was fantastic.
They gotta let him do that more. He's so good at that spin move inside.
Kid's a sophomore, right?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good for Triton right there. Gotta like to see that.
He's a great player. Let's see if you can put the clamps on Billy here.
Nope, nope, nope. All right.
Staying on him. There we go.
Billy
there
losing the handle a little bit. This is what I'm talking about. The kid tries to do too much, it gets too slow.
Same with him. Oh, can't tie it up.
Oh, he had that kid underneath.
Oh, can't fall for that one.
They got to shoot. They only got 7 seconds left.
Jamison, easy jumper.
Man.
Too easy. That's those rebounds inside. Way too easy. Got to come with that rebound.
It's going to stay, right?
Nice. Most definitely not correct, but I'll take it.
Yeah, and the coach is saying, you got to be kidding me, man. They call a timeout? No, he just wants to talk about it. That's a tough one.
I like that. I like keeping Wilkinson in here.
All right. I do too, yeah. He's played well. He gives a little spark to the offense.
Yeah. That's what they need right now.
Yeah.
Tie game.
And Will.
A little fade away.
And that's going to
good rebound from
Great rebound by O'Doy.
Dishes it out. There we go.
Yeah, that's a shove off. Yep. Come on, Max. You know, if he had had his arm a little lower, not right at his throat, I think he might have gotten away with that one.
I think he might have.
That one's a little tough. Yeah. So a tie game with 2 minutes and 50 left in this third quarter. This is good stuff.
Yeah,
this is good stuff.
Another great game of basketball here.
Yeah. Again, this went to double overtime last time they played, so no reason why it shouldn't go to that again. Got to get a win this time, though. Unfortunately, that kid was open. Not a great shot. Let that kid shoot again. Oh,
good
what a block. No way.
Man, drops that in. How did that one go in?
Right after I say let that kid shoot again, he drives and gets a little putback. That is painful. All right, so Wilkinson.
Crossing it back and forth.
Almost in. Nice. Draws a foul.
Draws a foul. That might be Billy's third.
Yeah. That might be the third on him, and that's fantastic if it is. All right, Jack Ford back in the game. My favorite player on Lynnfield.
Absolutely.
All right, Will going to inbound. We still got Wilkinson, Jared, Druin, Max, and O'Doy out there. Tamino taking a rest now. Out to Jared. Jared to Wilkinson. Wilkinson to Will.
Big three.
Got himself open.
Oh, man.
Doesn't go. Jason with a big rebound.
O'Doy
bringing it down
back
himself. Kicks it out. That kid is a little bit too open.
Way
a little bit too in.
Man.
2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and how'd this get to be a 5-point game?
Lead.
How in this world does this get to be a 5-point game?
All right, well, let's do something about that.
Will double team. Wilkinson inside. Gets a little. Oh, nice.
There we go, Jared. That's what you got to do.
Jared Druin.
Much
that
calmer
is
on that
fantastic.
That's a good
No way.
Jason again misses that one. There we go. Front row was it.
Finally that kid misses a shot.
And Will calling everyone off. Let's see if Will can put this good find. O'Doy corner three.
Nope. But Max. Good play by Max.
Jesse with the three misses it. Man. Could have tied the game up there.
That was a lot of quick shots.
That's all I like to see. I think they want to see that more often.
It's a lot of quick shots for this team. O'Doy on him. He's got him pretty good.
It's a good
feed inside, but it didn't work.
Perfect.
Turnover. Wilkinson pushing it. He had Max for a second, but it's not there now. He's going to go himself. No, he walked.
That's a travel. That's tough.
It was a good spin move, but it wasn't a good enough spin move.
Nope.
So he's got to come out. Yep. And he played well. Yeah. Give him a round. Give him a hand, kids.
Absolutely.
Give him a hand. Kid played all right. They love the little flow pass, don't they? All right, now they're going into this trap defense. I love this defense, but it does wear them out.
I think you got to go for it right now, though.
O'Doy just face guarding Arsenault.
Corner three, misses it.
Let that kid shoot all day.
There we go.
Max has got to drive.
I want to see a quick drive. Now slows it down.
Kicks it out. Ooh, Jared almost.
I want to see Jared pull up from behind the arc.
He's got 6 already. Let him shoot again. I don't think he's missed tonight. Kid's got the highest percentage shooter on the team, that's for sure.
Oh, good push off
he almost had him. Will looking for the pick. He's going to get it. Looks for the roll. Nice. Jared, come on, get in. Oh, man, right after
Good rebound by Max.
Great rebound by Max.
Shot clock's off.
Oh, he walked.
Another travel.
Ooh, Max.
Gotta be careful with these travels with these refs tonight.
Yeah, gotta be careful shoving a kid when he's too close to you too. That's gonna get dangerous. 20 seconds. 20 seconds on the clock. 3-point game. Keep it a 3-point game. Get a
Maybe
steal, take the
it,
lead, do something here, do something. Oh, the kid went over and back. The kid went over and back. His foot was over the line. Come on. All right, up top, Arsenault has it. Looking around.
7 seconds.
6 seconds.
Tries
Euro step.
Euro step. Oh, man. Get it out quick.
There's time. There's time. That's a little bit short. Are we at a 5-point game again?
Yeah, put it back up to 5. That drive, that little Euro step. That was nice.
That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. It feels like well, they definitely hung with them, but it felt like they were a lot closer than 5.
Definitely. They missed a couple of shots at the end of the tie. It stinks.
Yeah. All right, this is exciting as it gets, though.
Fourth quarter, 5-point game against a 13 and 3
This is really
team.
good. Against a 13
and 3 team. And a must-win game.
Yep, exactly.
Does not get much better than that.
And we were talking about before, I mean, Lynnfield has nothing to play for.
No. They've been in the tournament for a while.
They locked up their tournament bid a while ago. I guess the only thing they're playing for is, we were talking about this before, and it's painful to say, but it's true. I don't think the seniors on this team have ever lost to Triton. I remember coaching the seniors on the Triton team against Lynnfield and just getting destroyed because they were well coached, and they had more cohesion than any other team I've seen. So so the only thing they can be playing for is the pride of not ever losing to Triton. But that's all the more reason why Triton should come out and win this game and win this quarter. So here we go. We got essentially the 5 starters.
Got
the starting lineup out there. Wilkinson and Shute. Shute hasn't been in a while.
No, actually, he's barely played after that first quarter.
Yeah, he hasn't got back in there, unfortunately. But Triton ball, and here we go. They were looking for Will. He was posting up on Matthew down there, but they didn't go to him. Tamino now up top, looking around, still looking around. Will trying to get a pick, gets inside. Pretty good defense though. Kicks it out. No, there's a turnover. Turnover by Max, a strange pass. And here he comes again. Nope, pulls himself short. Billy's got the ball up top. Kicks it over to Jack Ford. Ford to Jason. Jason inside. Ford almost goes for it. Takes it back outside. He's going to try and dribble by Jack, and he does. Weird kick. Weird
Keeps
play.
saying,
No, he had to be out of bounds.
There we go.
Like, how far does that bounce stretch?
No.
He was like a ballerina over there on his tiptoe. Somehow did not stay in. All right, so they exchange.
We gotta get closer now.
They exchange turnovers on their first 2 possessions, and here we go. All right, Tamino. They're calling circle, and so we're going to see a whole bunch of running around. Oh, Shute's back in.
Didn't even notice that.
Shute's back in for Max. I guess Max made that turnover.
Well,
nice little pull up.
Oh,
in and out, in and out. How's that not go?
Come on.
1,000 points. Come on, Will, score some more, man. Oh. Rats. Look, if that kid wants to take the game over and he can hit that, then we're in trouble.
Yeah,
but I think it was only a 2, right?
That was a 2, yeah.
It was only a 2.
For sure.
Yeah.
7-point game. We gotta start scoring.
All right. Shoot. And they're doing this wheel play.
Shoot. Oh, I want to shoot
nice.
that.
No, they walk. I hate that. I hate that.
Will's at 19.
Yeah.
Still below his season average, though.
Yeah. That's our Will that's at 19? Yeah, that's our Will that's at 19. All right. 6 minutes, 38 seconds, 7-point game
Still
now.
plenty of time, but you can't let them get.
A ton of time. They were down at least this amount, and they came back basically with a press, but then also just Lynnfield making dumb mistakes.
Good block from Gary.
There we go.
Great defense.
That is fantastic. Oh, that's good stuff. Come on, Jared. Jared's having a game, man.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 points.
Kid has shown up tonight. Kid has shown up tonight. All right. Billy up top. He's got to find somebody. The long pass to the Irishman.
Passes. Sinks it. It's a 10-point game.
I'm not having Irish whiskey tonight when I get home. Protest to that kid hitting too many baskets. Well, Tamino up top. He's got to find Will. Will to Adoy. Adoy looking around. He's got Jared, but he doesn't go to him. Goes to Will instead. Will's got Matt on him. Double teamed as it comes down the lane, and it's going to count. It's going to count.
That and one.
That's the only continuation I've ever seen in high school basketball. Normally the ref is doing that. You know, it's on the floor. It's on the floor. So nice.
Let's see if we can put it back to 7.
Excellent. All right. So we do have some fans in France. They did check in.
We're live now.
Leo and both his roommates.
Perfect.
One of whom was an outstanding basketball player on his own.
We got a foul.
And I know we got, and I'm looking around in the crowd, we got a ton of Triton Youth basketball players here.
Oh yeah, the top
boys
girls.
and girls,
Yeah,
which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Really good crowd, really good community showing tonight. It's nice. Still a 7-point game. Ooh, that was close to a walk there. Yeah. And Lynnfield strangely slowing it down a bit.
Yeah, now we're expecting another 3 from
Man, that
Jameson.
hurt. That really
back
hurt.
to 10 points.
That really hurt. Shoot, looking around, goes to Tamino. Now they got 5 minutes left. They got 5 minutes. It's a 10-point game. They got to get. Will's got to go to work, and these guys need to hit some shots for him.
They need to.
They need to hit some shots for him, and they can't. They can't get down to 15 seconds and a
Can't do
turnover.
that. Fast break here.
Tamino couldn't quite handle that.
Timeout.
Coach Perry's got to burn the kind of timeout he doesn't like. And the other team goes on a big old run. Takes it to him.
Game.
This is tough. 5 minutes, 12-point game.
Still plenty of time, but you don't want it to be this hard.
No, you don't want to make it this hard on yourself. So we'll see what happens here. You know, they need shooters in the game right now. I mean, I love Jared Druin's game tonight. He's played really well, but they got to get in somebody that's going to consistently shoot that ball. They can't turn it over, and they got to get. And they got to somehow get rebounds. You know, shoot Wilkinson, Tamino, Will. You know, get the kids on the floor that aren't afraid to shoot too. That's the other thing. I mean, I love O'Doy. He's only a freshman, so that's part of it. I love his game, but he is afraid to shoot sometimes.
A lot of time.
So Max has 8 points and 8 rebounds. That's another reason to see Max get in the game, so we could see a double-double.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. O'Doy, and that, you know, thinking about O'Doy too. I mean, he's only a freshman. Does he have a shot at 1,000 points in his career? You think?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't know if he had as many points as Will would have had freshman year.
Right.
He doesn't score that much. He just plays. I mean, he just plays really good basketball.
He plays phenomenal basketball, but he's not a pure shooter.
Will
has been a pure shooter his whole life.
Yeah.
I mean, and he was always relatively tall, and so we would always, when 7th and 8th grade, we tried to get the kid to post up and go down low. All he wanted to do was shoot threes. So he did.
Yeah.
And there he is inside. Beautiful.
Put that in and one. There we go.
That's awesome.
Perfect.
And Lynnfield confused at what just happened there. That was a great little play. And that's the thing you can do with the offense they run, which is so much. Triton's offense has so much running, underneath, away from the ball, running and setting screens, that sometimes you can just set everybody up and let somebody post up, make it happen. All right, so Will coming out and getting his first rest of the game, I think, right?
I don't think he's been out all game.
Yeah.
We got Jesse back in.
Yeah.
I like that. I like to see Jesse in here.
They go to this now where Will comes out for the defense, goes back in for the offense when they can do it. So we're probably going to see a whole lot of that. That's a turnover if Max doesn't do anything.
What do we got?
Oh, we called the timeout, yeah.
Right.
Coach Perry called the timeout.
So that's a good opportunity for Will to come back into.
So here's a question for you, Liam. Been doing this now a long time. How many timeouts do they get in basketball?
I still don't know.
I don't know either.
I have no idea.
I have no clue.
We got to look it. I don't know. I think we tried to look it up too. We can't find it.
We did this with baseball, with football too. But football was ridiculous because it was a timeout, and nothing ever happened anyway, and then there would be a timeout. So this is a lot better than that. So it looks like Will's back in with Max and O'Doy, Tamino and Druid.
Same startings, the starters. Yeah.
Same, basically the starters again, and. They got the ball, right? They got the ball? Yeah, they got the ball.
Yeah, the ball. They just got it.
And they got watching enough Celtics, seeing Brad Stevens coaching in a situation like this, you go for two. You just keep putting the baskets.
You don't need to be hitting threes
no,
all the time.
You don't need to be hitting threes.
Still almost 5 minutes. We're just under 5 minutes.
Which is another reason to have Max and Tamino drive.
Yeah,
so
you can get the and ones too. Get someone close to fouling out.
The only points have been Will's points in this entire quarter.
I think he's up to 24 right now.
Eric Gundam, the stats guy, coming through with some good stuff.
That's a fantastic stat.
Yeah. Will has the only points. That is awesome. He has 4 points. Oh, he has only 4 points in this quarter. All right. It's still fantastic stuff.
It's a great stat.
Yeah. At the end of the season, we're going to have quite a record of what's happened here. And actually, we need to look at the Pentucket score before that game on Wednesday night. So Max up high. Looking inside, not there. Will is still trying to post up on that corner. We got to get him the ball and just let him work inside. He's still posting up. They got it to him. He's going to drive. Kicks it out to Max. You got to shoot,
that's a shot,
Max.
finally. There we go. He hits it. I like to see Max shoot.
That's what they need. That's what they need. His teammates need to hit for him, and they got to let him go to work.
And now we need some good defense here. Fan section getting fired up.
5-point game, right? No, 6-point game.
That's, oh man, that one in.
Foul, not sure it's on who it's on. Taking his time coming around. Still trying to figure it out himself. White 15 on O'Doy, yeah.
I don't think O'Doy's in foul trouble yet, though. Second foul.
How could anybody be in foul trouble? There's only 4
far.
fouls.
They only had 3 in the first half, I think. Wow.
That's a weird, it's weird reffing in that they call every single little hiccup travel, but not a single foul.
No, there's definitely been some questionable calls tonight on those fouls.
Overall, not bad, but yeah. All right, Billy at the line, hit his first, hits his second. We're back to an 8-point game. Here comes Tamino at the 4-minute mark. They're down by 8. They got to do something here. They got to do something here. They got to get Will. Really, they got to get Will on the inside.
And I'm fine with them just driving. I want to see him drive.
Yep.
Draw a foul.
You're going to get back 2 points at a time, and you're going to get.
That's a 2. Hits it.
Hits it. Yep. 2 points at a time, and some great defense.
It's back to a 6-point game. That's fine.
Coach Perry screaming his heart out. Interesting pass by Billy, the Irishman. Passes it right to that kid's knees. The Irishman's going to drive, and he's going to miss it.
Good rebound.
Great rebound by Jared.
Finds Tamino.
Keeps control of it. You're going to get back on turnovers and 2-pointers.
There we go, Max. Oh, I want to see it drive.
Max doesn't quite go inside. Hits O'Doy. O'Doy looking for Will inside. Feed it to him. Let him go to work. Go to work, Will.
Oh, that's a good block. Oh. Can't go like that when he's flying out of the thing.
Come on, Will. You got to go to work here. Timeout. Timeout, Lynnfield. Timeout, Lynnfield. They got to be nervous, man. 3.5 minutes left. This is a tight game. 6-point game. And again, we're talking about a 13-3 team.
And the season on the line, too, though, for Triton.
Season on the line for Triton with a 6-point game with 3 minutes left. Man.
This is
crazy.
This is crazy.
And I'm looking forward to the rest of the games, but they really got to win this one tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
That makes it much more enjoyable.
It will make it so much better to come here on Sunday with a chance to keep going. Come here on Wednesday, come here on Thursday. It's a lot of basketball.
A lot of basketball.
Just
All home games, too, which is good.
A lot of, yeah, you know, at the beginning of the season, we had to travel a lot to see them, but it's nice having this long stretch of home games. I like it. I like it. So we got the same starting 5, it looks like, going in. Yep. Yep. And they got to play some tight defense here. And they have. They've played good on the last couple of possessions. Get some turnovers, play smart.
Just got to score. Just got to get that closer.
Yeah, and again, it's 2 points at a time. I mean, you know.
No need to rush and hit a 3.
I don't think Brad Stevens is a basketball god, but he's a smart coach, and you watch him, and they don't force threes when they're down.
Yeah.
You know, they work it and work it and work it. So here we go with a little bit of a press. They're staying in a man-to-man though, and Arsenault's going to get a pick. Has the roll, but doesn't use it. Tamino left his man, but it's in and out.
Get the rebound there.
Ball bounces around. Max is going to go to Wilkinson.
Oh, we got, okay, Will's out now.
Will's out because they were on defense. Wilkinson with a spin,
drop. Oh, come on.
Oh, that's
how is that not falling?
That is painful. That is painful right there.
Not a spin move, though. That one worked again. Billy just sneaks through it there.
He does, and he drives a distance. Oh, no way.
Oh,
no way. That looked off.
That was almost a foul. That was
they got fouled that time.
No one scored, but
Schoen's going to go to the line on that one. Foul's on Max, right?
Yeah, that's
no, White
like
12. Was that on? Wilkinson?
Yeah.
Wilkinson's asking him, I got him on the wrist, really? I think you probably got him on more than the wrist.
More than the wrist, the whole arm.
And he broke his wrist, now he can't shoot because he just missed that first one. Will's back in because they're back on offense. Wilkinson doing his job. It's one thing I like at this level, like that kind of, when you start doing that offensive defensive switch, hits the second one, we're in a 7-point game again. But when they're when they're able to do that switch and kids know, come off the court, you know, you're the defensive kid, you're not the offensive kid. I like that.
I think
so Tamino looks around, finds Will. Oh yeah, he got grabbed. Wasn't
still
much
on the bonus though.
Wasn't much of a grab, but
shot onto the jersey.
Actually, probably looked worse from the ref side because he couldn't see that he really just kind of grazed the jersey. All right, Tamino coming down, fresh 30 on the clock, 7-point game. Finds Will. Will looks for it. No.
That's not
a good pass. You know, that's a little bit on Max for not boxing this guy out.
No.
Like as soon as he saw the ball go to Will, he's got to get in a better position for that. All right. Billy hands it off to Jason, back to Billy. Billy takes the Irishman's pick and gives him the roll. And a beautiful block.
There we go.
Will Parsons playing some defense
no.
and almost broke one of our cameras. That was close. Yeah, Eric Gundren nodding his head. Yep, that was close. All right, they got to play.
A little nervous looking out there, too.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 7 points. 2 minutes, 7 seconds, 7-point game. We need some big turnovers here. We've just had 2 bad turnovers by Triton.
That's where they got scored.
Here they go. O'Doy looks tired. He's having a hard time keeping up with Arsenault, to be honest. He just went around him. He's going to make that
Good
pass
foul.
out.
That one's 6.
That's a 9-point game. 9-point game with 2 minutes.
10-point game.
Is it a 10-point game? Yeah, math is not my specialty.
All right, now we're getting to below 2 minutes. Now they got to start scoring a bit quicker.
Yeah.
There. Oh, man.
Will can't get that one to roll. Oh, that kid can't handle the ball. Go pressure him as soon as he gets it.
Got to pressure here.
Yeah, they got to pressure and they got a foul. They got 2 fouls to give.
Yeah.
Well, 1 foul to give, really. But there we go. There we go. Max.
Oh, man, can't hold on to it.
Yeah, and there's that foul to give. Fortunately, it's going to reset the clock, though, I think. No, it's not 1-1 yet.
No,
from what I can see. Come on, ref. Look at the board.
3rd foul for O'Doy. Is that on O'Doy?
Timeout again. I think it's a timeout to Lynnfield again. Yeah, I think that was on O'Doy.
3rd foul tonight.
O'Doy and Wilkinson were both over there. So, or no, Wilkinson wasn't. I'm not sure who was. Maybe Max. 10-point game, minute 22. This doesn't feel good.
No, 10-point is going to be tough, but.
Yeah, this fourth quarter seems like it's gone by fast, but it's just been all Lynnfield. A couple of bad turnovers. That'll hurt you.
Yeah, it really hurts.
But they came out. They came out after that timeout. They hit Will on that play underneath, and it looked good. I think they closed it to within 5. And then right after that,
Jameson, I think, hit one.
Yeah, and that'll hurt you.
That's a defensive unit right here.
All right, Lynnfield coming out of their huddle with a 10-point lead in a minute 22 and a fresh 30. First thing you got to do is just move the ball around and burn out as much clock as you can. You don't even want to go to the line at this point if you're Lynnfield. Taking it out on the side. You know they're going to Arsenault if they can.
Gotta lock him down here.
Yeah, what are they calling? No, it's got to be on the side. Why would it be under the paint? All right. You know, let him have O'Doy, let him have the ball. You got to foul him after that. Oh. Looking for the screen, goes right through it. Oh, Tommy Lapham in the game. Look at that. Didn't even see him there. And he gets a board.
There we go.
Get going, Tommy Lapham.
Good pass.
There you go. There you go. Right there for the. Oh,
that's a good block.
I'm telling you, no Irish whiskey for me. That Jameson kid is killing us.
He's playing incredible tonight.
Come on, Tommy Lapham, make another play. Almost. Almost.
That was a good pass.
That was a good little move. 12-point game. Tamino, minute left. Kicks it out to Wilkinson.
Now it's time to start shooting.
Timeout, timeout, timeout. 12-point game. This is tough.
It's not looking good, but
good for Tommy. Gets in there, makes a big play.
Good pass. There we go.
His parents aren't here tonight, unfortunately, but that's all right. We'll cheer for him anyway. And you know what? That kid could stay in my house tonight. He played so well. So he's probably out now. Yeah, he is. They got to get the shooters in. So I don't know why they have Jared going in.
No, I don't think it's Jared. No, Jared's standing up.
Oh, Jared's standing up. No,
I think we get the starting lineup plus Jesse and.
Oh, Jesse. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, and it's tough. You can't really pull anybody off the bench at this point. Not to hit any. I mean, nobody can come in and shoot. The warm-up was an hour. No, what time was it? Yeah, 7:30. They were warming up an hour and a half ago. Yeah, so, yeah, you can't come off the bench like that cold. So, all right, here we go. We got the ball on the side, right? Yeah, because he called timeout there. I love this play where they set up Will underneath. Give it to him this time. Give it to him. He's only got one guy on him.
Too late. Got to get it to him.
Got to get it to him quick. You got no time for fooling around. Will, you just got to go up. Tamino hit that.
No, you can't keep going around.
That's a good 2. O'Doy comes in for it, doesn't get it. Now they got a foul. They got a foul, right? Oh, that kid is good.
I don't know if the foul is going to be much at this point.
Kid is crazy good. He just went through 2 kids.
Barely even touched.
Gets it out. They got a foul. They got a foul. They got no time. 27 seconds. That's going to be it.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do at this point.
Shot clock. They may get one more possession, but there we go. There's the foul.
Can't
One
score
and one
12
now.
points in 19 seconds.
No, no matter who you are. So
And Billy's going to the line.
that's tough. So they got 3 games left. They got 3 games they can enjoy.
Yep.
You know, they can play.
Not what you want, but
Not what you want at all, but you know what? Play the games. Come out, get a couple more wins.
and end the season on a high note.
You know, end the season on a good note against North Reading. Tommy Lapham back in the game. Will coming out. Round of applause for Will. Come on, crowd. Recognize it.
1,000 points, come on.
There it is. Stand up, people. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Not much excitement over here.
That's tough. We'll talk to him after the game, I hope. We got to think of some good questions. Yeah, he may not want to. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Ball's going to roll in. Actually, the clock did stop. Let's see, Tommy Lapham.
Pull
Oh, Doy, nice.
I like the
Doesn't get
confidence to shoot, but
10 seconds, they're just going to run it out. Actually, he didn't have enough time to run it out without getting it over half court, and he does. And we're going to end it at 49-63.
That's a tough
That is a
loss.
tough, really tough loss. It looked really good for so long. This game looked winnable for a long time until that fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter just they pulled away from
Fourth
too
quarter
easily.
really hurt. So that is tough. We're going to be back Sunday. We're going to be back Wednesday. We're going to be back Thursday. We got to see something happen. So Will ended up on his 1,000-point game. He ended up with 26 points and 3 rebounds. Maybe our stats guys can get us Max's numbers at the end, because Max did end up with a good game. I don't know if he had a double-double, but yeah, but he played really well. Jared Druin had a really good game. I mean, it was all around.
It's a good game. It's
all around. Triton
quarter
played well. They just the fourth quarter, and you know, unfortunately, it's been the story this season where they played great basketball, and then they start to fade in the fourth quarter, and they've lost a lot of fourth quarters. But they got 3 games left, 2.5 really, but 3 games. Let's go out and Max.
Oh, so close, 11-9. No.
Oh, I almost want to interview Max if Will won't come up here. So yeah, maybe we can make that happen. We can get Max McKenzie to come up here, yell down to Stephen Biardi or something and tell him to get Max for us, because Max nearly had a double-double. And honestly, after that last game when we saw him play,
Might be like, well, he's getting interviewed by the paper, it looks like. Maybe we can get him up here.
Yeah, good for him. We'll get Will to come up. I would like to talk to Max. It would be kind of fun. He had a really good game too.
Yeah. He's been playing well recently.
So I don't know how we yell to get somebody up here. And get Max. Yeah. So Bob's going to help us out and bring Max up here because he had a really good game. So we'll get a headset on him and get him going. So all right, Max. Let's bring him around, put him right in between us. Oh, if we could do that.
Oh, organizing this on the fly.
Yeah, that's the way it's got to go. It's all right. All right, Max, we'll put you next to us over here. All right. Max, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Good. Hey, man, you played a fantastic game.
Thank you.
The whole team played as well as I think I've seen them play this whole season. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we look at the stats so close with double-double, and that's a tough loss to a good team, but want to talk about the game a little bit?
Well, it was great to get Will's 1,000, and then we played great in the first half, even in the third, and then I don't know what happened in the fourth.
Yeah, it got away from you guys a little bit in the fourth. You yourself almost had a double-double. You had 11 points and 9 rebounds. Last game, you played a phenomenal game as well. I think you were the difference maker in the third quarter in the last game. Really came on strong. So it's promising. Looking forward to next year. I don't think we're going to see another 1,000-point scorer for a while, but you got a real good core nucleus of a team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to next year. We got a good young team. We're not losing too many seniors. And yeah, I'm excited for next year.
Excellent. Well, listen, congratulations. Enjoy the next 2.5 games, right?
Yep.
It's been a good season for you no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thanks for coming up, Max. And thanks and congratulations. Good game. And now we're going to talk to Will. Are we going to stand up for this one? So we'll move the headset around. Will, you want to come in between us? Well, Parsons, congratulations.
Thank you.
I got to give you a hug. So it's, I'm really proud of you, really incredibly proud of you. I know this has been something you worked for a long time, so as long as I've known you.
You've helped me out along the way. Middle school taught me the game of basketball. So got to thank you for that.
I was telling Liam that we tried to get you to play inside a lot more, and you never would. You just wanted to stay outside and shoot threes, and it paid off. So great. Congratulations. It was nice to have your whole family here, too.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I mean, my grandparents haven't been able to make as many games this year, so it was nice to have them come to this one.
Yeah. It was good to see him.
Yeah.
Liam, any questions for Will?
All right, well, first off, congrats. I mean, that's huge, 1,000 points. Why don't you just explain that feeling? I mean, that was such a good experience just watching that.
It was like I can't even explain it. Like, it was just a dream come true, just to see my family, all my teammates here supporting me, and it was just surreal. Like,
You had a good crowd.
Yeah.
We could see you right after you hit it, and you came over to your teammates, and I've never seen you smile that big, man. You were a happy kid. So.
Yeah, it was a good moment.
Yeah.
I'll remember that for the rest of my life.
You should, yeah. It's fantastic. It was a tough game. That's a great team. I mean, you can't do anything wrong with that team. Looked like you guys had them for quite a while there. So, but forget about that game. You hit 1,000 points, and you got 2.5 games left, right?
Yeah, 2.5.
So, North Quincy, have you played them yet?
We did. We played them at their place, and it didn't go well. We played actually really poorly, so we know what they run. I think we have a better chance of beating them this time.
Good. And then Pentucket for a half a game.
Yep, Pentucket. We're start down 9.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got to come back from that. So
that's okay.
That'll be a tough one, but we're resilient, so hopefully we'll get the win.
And North Reading.
Yep, North Reading. We owe them big.
Yeah.
Big.
Yes.
We owe them big.
That's what
so.
you do. Yeah. The game the other night was rough, but but it was such an awkward, weird start. I mean, if you guys play anything like you played tonight, that game's not close, right?
We've had a struggle to close out games late. Like we've got early leads and then haven't been able to keep them.
Yeah.
So we have a chip on our shoulder, especially in that game after they beat us. So
good.
Hopefully we'll continue to build off that.
So you get a chip on your shoulder because you lost to North Quincy early, but you know what to do. You definitely better have a chip on your shoulder against Pentucket.
Yes,
it's
definitely.
Pentucket. And then you got a chip on your shoulder for North Reading.
So we got nothing to lose. So we're just going to go out and give it our all. So
we get another 1,000 points out of you before the season ends?
I'll aim for it.
Thank you, man. Congratulations.
Thank
I'm
you.
really proud of you. Just incredibly proud of you. Thanks. All right. That's it from us from here. This was enormous fun. Not a win that we wanted, but I'm so glad we got to do this with Will.
Glad we
So
got
it
to
was good stuff.
experience that.
So we'll be back Sunday. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you.
See you. Thank you.